Hey guys, this is my update 6 for my 365 days of samples. So sample project pan update 6. Wow, we've been doing this for quite a while, yeah? We're at update 6. Okay, so let me go through with you. So for my last update, which is update 5, I had one product left, which is called the A-Peel Peach, and that is like a hand cream, and that is currently inside Malaysia, so I haven't been able to work on it at all. And there's still quite a lot left, even though it was inside a sample project pan. Pretty sure it was either 50 ml or 60 ml, a huge tube like that. So when I finally go back to Malaysia and see it again, that will probably be here until like update 10 or something like that, unless I can travel with it, because that is the only time that I truly would go through like hand creams. So I picked a lot of items, 30, 40, more than that, a lot of samples in my last update, and out of all those samples I've used up some stuffs. So the first thing that I used up is one packet. It's called Yewadam serum. I only had like a one-time use packet of it, so I have detailed reviews of this because I wrote it down in case I'll forget. So I said that I love the smell. I remember the smell. It just smells so expensive. Maybe because Yewadam is expensive, but it just smells premium. It just smells good. How do I say it? Not like in a perfume way, but just in a very nice, lightly scented, elegant way. Yeah. And it had a thicker consistency. So at first I was like, oh, this is going to be heavy. It's not going to soak in well. But after that, after applying it and leaving it like not touching it for a while, it just soaked in really well into my skin. So I have, because of that one tiny little sample that I used one time, I have a really good impression of Yewadam now. Next up is also one packet again, but it was a relatively thick like packet, and it was just a cleansing foam. It's just called skin cleansing foam, but that packet lasted me one use only, but it was like head to toe. So I said that it smells like acne cream, maybe because it says like AC for stressed skin, so that might be why my brain feels that the smell is associated with acne creams. I said it doesn't translate when rubbing onto the face though. So even though it's like rubbing into like, okay, you don't rub into your nose, but like rubbing close to your nose, you don't really smell it that much after that. So it becomes such a creamy foam. It was so stretched so far. And it was such a generous sachet that I washed my entire body with it, because I do not fancy leaving a sachet open for a second use. It's just not able to seal that well, and then you never know what will happen to the product. And I said that the skin feels clean, it feels cleansed, but it also felt like it was very in need of a moisturizer to follow up after. So it might not be great for stressed, problematic skin, which is what they advertise too. It cleansed really, really well, but I just felt like it was a little bit stripping at the same time. So that's one thing, and that is the reason why I would not try this again. Instead, maybe they should do like body washes, because of how creamy and how foamy, how easy to spread it was. Next up, I finished 4 packets of this, and this is from Muji. It's called the Moisturizing Milk Cleanser, and I actually got this when I went to stay in Muji Ginza, and they have those. They also have like a toner or something like that, and I'll have like 4 packets of everything, but that time I only picked out the cleanser itself. So it was milk, so it was a milk consistency. One packet is only for one-time use, and it was quite a generous packet, but I feel like you use quite a lot each time because it is a milk. It doesn't really foam up that much. It was really good though. Like after I used it, my skin felt very not stripped, totally opposite from the It's Skin AC cleansing foam. That was also a cleansing foam, although it's a lot of Japanese words on it and very hard to find on the website. And I think on the website it doesn't even call it a cleansing foam, but it just cleansed so well. It's a cleansing milk actually. Like I squeeze out the entire pack, I put it all over my face. After a while it just like disappears, like gone from the fingers. But when you wash it off, your skin feels clean, but not very dry. Not like every single pore feels clean, but at the same time your skin feels very, very hydrated. So I highly enjoy that, but I don't think I'll repurchase it because I don't like that kind of feeling where the skin still feels a little bit oily, especially around the corners of my nose, which is like, you know, the T-zone is always the oiliest. So it like, I know it's clean, but my mind feels that it isn't clean. But if you have dry skin, I recommend you to try it. I think that would work really well for dry skin. So now I only have 2 products over here that I can add in, and that will be the update 6. So the first thing that I'm going to be adding in, actually both of them are from Look Fantastic April box. When you see my giant box of samples, like I'm using some Eve Lom box that Look Fantastic sent over the last time, most of the samples inside, they're actually from Look Fantastic, all these like subscription boxes, and I'm like making my way through them. So let's just talk about this one first. So this, you can see, is inside the Ziploc because I already opened it and I started using it. So this one is from Mind 10 and it is called the Coffee Scrub Exfoliating Prep and Prime. It is 30 grams, and this was one thing that I was going to declutter because I detest coffee scrubs. I've used at least 5 different brands like Korean, American, Taiwan. Yeah, Taiwan also have, yeah. All the coffee scrubs I did not really enjoy that much. I think there was one from Korea and I think it was called W Lab. That one was pretty good. But this one is legendary. This is so good. So I really don't like this brand, Mind 10, because I've seen it in Look Fantastic boxes before. They always send, like, the latest thing was like gradual tanning lotion. Every time I get something from them, it is for tanning, and I really don't need to tan. All I need to do is open the curtains and I can tan in this crazy sun over here. So it's not a product that Asian countries need. So I always declutter and give them away on my Instagram. But this one, it's different. This is so good. So this is for buttery, smooth, soft skin. Let's see the ingredients. Oh, I never my words. I never actually look at the ingredients. It says it has coffee powder, water is the second ingredient, and then sweet almond oil. Yes. And also I feel like, oh yes, the next one is salt, which is why after they have like brown sugar and olive oil, all those. So I've used this 3 times so far. The first time I used it, it was like a learning curve and I did not like it because I did not wet my face enough. Second time I used it, I even used it on my body, so which is why I am here now. It's kind of weird. I am this curve down to here, that amount of product, but then again you don't use a lot each time. So second time I used it on my body and my body was just so soft after that. Did feel a little bit oily, but I just left it. But when I use it on my face, after that I will use a cleansing foam because I don't like that kind of oily feeling on my face. But I left it for my body and I did not break out. And then the third time I used it on my face only, but with more water this time, and I just highly enjoy it. Actually, I think I've used it like 4 or 5 times now. I always use it after a makeup application for like the entire day, and it would just remove the makeup, even though some days when I have lesser makeup on, like not this face right now, but lesser makeup, like no eyeshadow, all those kind of things, I don't even use a makeup remover. I just use this scrub first, then I go in with my normal cleansing foam to get the oiliness off, and it cleanses so well. And after that my skin is so smooth and soft and so clean. I think if you're not like me and you can just leave this on after that, it's just even better. But I cannot mentally handle it, even though the skin is just so soft after using this. But then when I go in with my cleansing foam, I think I removed that oil left over from here, and then it's just not as soft anymore, and I can always taste some salt too. And then the last time I used it on my lips too, and that was really good too. It really helped remove the dead skin. This is one of the best coffee scrubs I ever used, and eventually, this is not empties, but eventually I think I will try and repurchase this. So next up, another thing that I've been waiting to film this video before I can crack into it because it is so small, and it is this one from Erno Laszlo. It's just called Hydra Fill or Hydra Peel Skin Supplement Lotion. I'm pretty sure this is a toner. It is only 15 ml, and it is like, I need to buy cotton pads first before I can use this because it is this kind of packaging where it's just a giant hole. So I foresee that this will definitely be done by the next update. Okay, so I'm adding it into this update, but I can't use it until I buy the cotton pads. So this is my update 6 for 365 days of samples, and I probably will not be adding anything in for update 7 because I don't have any more samples left. So for next update, I'll update you. So many updates. For the next video, for the next update, for 365 days of samples, I only will be updating you on these 2 products. So don't forget to work on your samples too, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!